Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to split for about an hour here. I got a little pocket of time. Just got back from the Paul Bunyan show actually, so we're going to split for a little bit. Got a big week of orders, and then I'm going to go watch some football. So it's going to be a pretty good night tonight. like 1.5 face cords, not much tonight. Really long day. I was at the Paul Bunyan show earlier today. So I drove all the way back and I was like, well, I should probably split a little bit. So I have a whole bunch of rounds cut up. But, you know, only had a little chunk of time tonight. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? I'll read all your chats right now. I'll flip this camera around. Hi. So much wood. There is so much wood. Because I sell wood. That's why I'm cutting it, splitting it. No, I don't wear any gloves, Noah. I don't wear gloves. Paul Bunyan glowing was awesome, man. I met, if you guys know Chris from In the Woodyard, I met him. I met Buck and Billy Ray Smith. I'll have videos up with all these guys. TKP, Timber Cutter Patriot, if you guys know him, I talked to him for like a half hour. He was really cool. Ohio Woodburner. Who else? Russ from Willie's Firewood. I met him. I'll have a little video up with him too. So yeah. Why am I not in church? It's 4 p.m. That's why. 35 ton. That's a nice little splitter you got there, eh? Well, anyways, I'll take you guys on a little tour here of the woodyard. I'll show you guys what I got going on here. So, usually in this big bin that I was just splitting into, usually that's all heaping and full. But I had a big week last week, and I have a full cord in my dump trailer right now, because that's going out this week on Tuesday. And then tomorrow I'm selling one face cord of cherry and oak, so that's going for a really good price. And then here is what I have stored for the winter currently. That's all oak, cherry, and hickory under there. This is where I'm going to put, I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm getting, but I'm getting the new splitter. And it's going to get delivered here in mid-November, so I'm going to put it in there. Might sell my Champion, not sure yet. That's good, glowing. 'Tis the season right now. But yeah, I'm going to get another semi-truck load of these logs very soon. All cherry logs. They're debarked cherry logs. None of them are over 20 inches in diameter. It's perfect. But yeah, I have really, really big plans this week, guys. And I have a lot of great videos with a lot of big creators filmed. And I'm going to have them posted within the next few days. I'm just waiting for the right time. I appreciate it, glowing. Yeah, I figured I would do that for you. I just clicked on your name and it popped up. So I was like, might as well. So there you go. Thank you for your help. But yeah, this is my oak bin right here, all oak. Once again, trying to save that for the winter. I got greedy and sold some of it, but that'll be replaced with these logs. So yeah, the trenching was for electricity. I'm gonna have electricity in the shipping container. That was what that was for. And this is more cherry up top here, guys. This stuff is bone dry, this cherry is. More cherry logs right there. So, but anyways, my plans for the next 2 months. So I'm gonna have a giant firewood splitter. I put all my money towards it. I'm 19 years old, so you can guess how much money that is. I put everything that I've made through firewood and jobs over the past few years, all of it went towards that. And I'm going to put it in the shipping container. It's going to be amazing. And then what I'm starting to do is clear land to expand the woodyard right now. So I will have this big bin will be pushed back. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking to do here. I'm going to take out that tree, and like that little group right there. And we're going to move this whole entire bin back. So it's going to be huge. Back. And then we're going to line the pallets on the shipping container. And we're going to go really far back with it. Yeah, cherry dries real quick. And really, the stuff that I just split, I wish I had my moisture content little reader. Because that's already in the teens. That stuff that I just split. I have a really, really good setup with my logger. So, and then I'm going to put I'm done stacking. That takes way too much time. If you guys sell firewood, you should never stack. I'm gonna rip all this down, and I'm gonna clear this lane. I have to take that tree down, and this little guy, see that little guy right there, that windy guy? I gotta take that guy down too, and then I'm gonna make all these pallets go back. So we're gonna probably 4 or 5 times my stock here once I get this big splitter. And I told my logger, I said, if at all possible, I would, it'd be really cool if you could save some logs for me. And he said, that's no problem. So we're gonna get probably something like 50 cords of wood sitting around on the property. That's my end goal, is to have 50 sitting here ready to sell. So that with this new splitter, I know I'm talking about it like it's, because it's pretty legit, guys. Splitter's not the right word for it. But exactly, yep. Don't stack. I talked to Chris yesterday. He told me never stack, so I'm not gonna stack. Chris from in the Woodyard was my first kind of inspiration to get into firewood. So that's what I did, and here we are with my pallet bins that are huge. What's up, Driss? And it's going really, really well. And I want to do this full time. I'm a full-time college student right now too. So don't worry. I have a 3.8 GPA. Don't worry about that. I got school taken care of. Trust me. But yeah, I played college football last year, and so that's kind of how I'm able to just go and keep myself busy and not really get tired. But yeah, we got a really good thing going here. If you're new here, I upload a short every single day. It'll probably be close to 2, maybe 3 shorts every day. I'm going to start ramping it up, and I'll also be on Facebook starting here soon. And also, I got a really, really good opportunity from Russ. Russ from Willie's Firewood invited me to do a live stream with him on his YouTube channel. So I'm going to go on there one day, and we're just going to talk all things firewood, life, everything, because he was actually the guy. He's a really cool dude, Glowing. I talked to him for a long time, probably upwards of an hour and a half. But he's a really, really nice guy, and he was the one that shouted me out when I was first starting out in the business. So I had 50 subscribers, and he shouted me out, and I went up to 100. I hit my first 100, and the rest is history. And he's been an open book for me. And I also will have a video up soon with Joe from Ohio Woodburner. We'll have that video up soon. He was another guy that helped me guide my decision. I emailed him. We talked for a while about what machine I should buy next. I should invest in next. And he had, I'll tell you guys what it's not, all right? This is going to give a little bit of it away probably, but I'll tell you what I'm not getting. I'm not getting a Dyna SC 12 XP. I'm not getting that. All right, that's what I'm not getting. Because he told me that those things are good, but they're slow. So, back Firewood 40. I've heard people talk about that guy, but I'm not too familiar with him. I've definitely seen him. I've seen every firewood guy there is, but yeah. So these next few days are going to be packed with really good content. Stick around for it, you guys. Got a lot of highlights. I'll have a highlight tape on a long form video of the Paul Bunyan show. So stay tuned for that. Running some really, really big rigs, processors, all that type of stuff. Some axe throwing competition type stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, that will be up. Yeah, at the show I got a brand new chainsaw bar. I bought these signs. They carved my logo into a board and a disc of wood. So I bought 2 of those. That's going to be on the on the shipping container. So yeah, cut me some slack, hon. I'm sorry. I've had a busy last 2 days. I'm gonna get yelled at when I get home, guys. I told the girlfriend I'd be home at 4:30, and it's 4:30 right now. I'll be there in 10 minutes. All right? And I know the pizza isn't even there, so I don't know what you're yelling at me for. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I got to talk with Chris for a while. TKP, Joe from Ohio Wood Burner, Russ with Willie's Firewood. Whole bunch of big guys, so. Who was at the show? Oh, yeah, I know. Good backup there, Glowing. I appreciate it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying my content. I'm really going to start to step it up here. And we're going to start to get the ball rolling in the next month here, like of really turning this thing into a really big business of mine. So stick around for it. It's going to be really good. Go back, watch my first video. It's quite the change, to say the least, for the better. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going every single day. Because hopefully one day that's going to be my whole job. Work for myself my whole life. That's the goal. And I appreciate everybody that's been with me as of today and as of 2 months ago when I started YouTube. I haven't even been doing this firewood stuff for a year yet, and I've already sold close to 50 full cords. So, and that's with a Champion 27 ton. That tells you how much I'm out here. I'm out here nonstop. So 100 likes, yeah, exactly. That would be really cool. I don't think I've ever hit 100 likes on a live. That would be cool. Yeah, I met the owner of Timberwolf. I met one of the head guys at Dyna, which is in Michigan, which is where I'm from. Really, really good connections. So I'm really excited to go on that live stream with Russ from Willie's Firewood, because I think that's gonna be really, really good for the channel. I'm from Michigan, the United States. That is where I am from. That is where I reside. Yeah, and I should be getting another semi-truck load of cherry here soon. So stay tuned for that. That's a pretty cool sight every time I get a semi-truck load. I can stay with you guys in the car. Not sure what kind of a question that is. How about you ask me a question about firewood? I'll be sure to answer that. Ever been to the Paul Bunyan show in Ohio? I would highly recommend it. It's really, everybody there is such a good person, and everyone's such an open book, man. There's no bad. Hey, tree service wood. See, Glowing, that, I mean, I don't think you have a tractor either. I think I saw a video of you talking about how you don't use a tractor. In my opinion, I would rather pay for perfect firewood than a huge type of wood that I get from tree service. I have gotten tree service wood, but I have a really good logger connection, so it's really, really steady right now, and I have a good consistent thing. So I don't want to have to rely on a patchy tree service guy to maybe bring me some logs, you know what I mean? And I buy 10 full cords, so I've never heard of a tree service doing that many logs. They probably do, but I haven't heard of it. But yeah, logging companies. So my take on that, I buy my logs for $110 per cord, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And it's all debarked cherry, so I can upsell that, and it's already dry. So I'd rather pay for that wood than have to get free wood and spend much more time on it, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. But yeah, the difference is crazy between logging companies. So I had a logging company that was gonna bring me 25 cord and it would have been $4,600. So that's right around 200 bucks per log cord. And I was like, man, I can't do that right now. I can't do that. 40 cord, wow. That's crazy. Good for you. Good for you. I'll take back what I said then. You probably have some really good connection then, Glowing, with firewood, with logging guys and tree service guys. But yeah, I have cherry log guy, 110 bucks a cord. I sell it for anywhere from $330 to $400 bucks per cord. So it's really, really, really good stuff. It's really dry and right when I split it. So, and he brings me all small stuff so I can zip right through it. But I am gonna start opening like my door, guys, once I get this big